And look at God now. God is just a title that given unto man. Everybody turn God now, you know. You see man all call me God. We see all kind of politicians and crime monsters and everybody at on God. Me see gunman all show me in gun and tell me, say, this is for my God, you know. Tell me, if you feel live or if you feel dead. That him give praises to, in gun. You see what thing of God? So I just say, you know, we are like a God, you know. Haile Selassie is divine. Because we're going straight in Africa, you know. Straight now Ethiopia and tried. Haile Selassie never tell you saying divine. But I see the works is the works that count. Because look at 1930 when Haile Selassie I crowned. People from all walks of life, all over the world, all over Africa, come. And that is the greatest moment the world have ever beheld. Never before with Jesus, never before with none of the ones them who was before. But it happened with Haile Selassie in 1930. Because Haile Selassie I crowned on the 2nd of November, but he was ordained to the throne on the 2nd of April, which is the Ascension Day. And it take them 7 months of planning and people to travel from all over Africa. And the Queen of England and the Pope and everybody for come bow down as that like a man foot. And crown him King of Kings. So we give praises to the greatest man that ever walked the face of the earth as the divine one. Because God not come out of Africa, God come from Europe. And if we say we are African now and we are different African liberty and African race. Because remember, you know, them bury you under God, them prison under God, them marry you under God, then slave you under God, then rape you under God, then judge you under God, then send you to prison under God. And look at it now. When the black people then was coming from Africa in the West and those slave ships, they were all praying to God. Every one of them. But which God? Did God answer the black man prayer? God never answered. Because if God did answer the black man prayer, he wouldn't allow them to buy and sell them and rape them and kill them. God was in favor in the slave master. To buy them, rape them and kill them. All when them are sing about we shall overcome and at River Jordan and all these things and them way there. So I personally, I don't know if God love I. And I don't know if God love black people. The God where them a give it. We don't know if no more there, you know. But the one where them a give we don't know if him love black people there at all. We don't know if no more God there, you know. But you see the one where them give we don't know if him love I and I. And I people could not struggle and work so hard and, you know, so much wickedness happen to I and we have the most church and we have prayed the most and the most wicked things happen to it. No man, I don't know if that God there don't give you for God. I don't know. So I don't bother hold on upon him, you know. Hold on upon the divine one. Because all of what we are talking about upon earth, you know. But when they tell about God, they might tell about heaven and they might tell about hell and they tell about other places like all of them things are not upon earth. Just go back in yourself, man. Because when me I look at youth and then tell me about heaven, up in the air me I talk about. When me hear about Jerusalem and Bethlehem and all these places, me check say up in the air it there. And some of them still feel the way there. If I did feel the way there at youth, some of the people them still have feel that way the same way. So we have to go check ourselves again. If we are praise a God, does this God love black people? That we have to look at. But I give praises to Haile Selassie, not as God, but as his divine one, and the greatest man that ever walked the face of the earth. Them show enough for them history whether I lie or true, you know. So the greatest man will walk the earth to Haile Selassie. And 1930 the coronation showed that the 72 nations bow down and crown him king of kings. So we glorify in him. We glorify in him, my brethren, them that the great works in higher. And give praises and give thanks to them same way. But when it comes to Haile Selassie, we not put no one side in him. Because them can't show no one. Mother dead when him a baby. He never have no woman. Or just him. And him a rule from that time until and abolish slavery. Because we not talk about no heaven thing now, you know. We talk about reality things that happen in the earth. Because when they talk about Jesus, say Jesus will do this and Jesus will do that. You know, look like upon earth, them will talk about, you know, up in the heaven. So we could talk about earthly things now. What happened on earth. And it's Haile Selassie everything point out. And if you can't read to how them have it now, you can't be Rasta. So we don't know how that go. Because most of our ancient brethren who was speaking about back to Africa, we still never have a book about Africa. And we still never have no history about Haile Selassie. But we were spiritually connected through bloodline ridge. I seen we did connected. So we connected with the ancient them and we ancestors them, and you know we connected. Because you will have a youth right now. And your youth come have another youth, and they say, blow, the youth that come see him like Prophet, him come again. We never leave. We's always here. So when they kill our people and feel say them could have get rid of I. I still is from that lineage. We are spiritually connected. And that they cannot buy, cannot sell, cannot borrow, cannot lend. We're connected. Because the knowledge that we have, or the wise mind that I have, we did not read it to know it. And what the Rastaman speak, that didn't go to school, didn't read in any book. Oh, you know so much about Africa. The library of Jamaica never have nothing in them about Africa, you know. Nothing. Then oh, you know so much about Africa. But you never got Africa. So oh, you know so much. Because we are spiritually connected. So it's not just the man that read know about Haile Selassie. It's the man that's spiritually connected. And through we spiritually connected, we know nothing about Africa where even the African them in Africa don't know. They come and ask us about Africa. You know, say Africa weight is greater. I go there and educate them and I make them know certain things, even about themselves. Because the slave master already take them over, you know, indoctrinate them, you know, and captivate their mind, you know. And rape and rubbish and take away everything, then gold, then diamond, then rubies, then pearl, then emeralds, everything then take away from them, you know. And slave them back feet, you know. And we think of the main thing, looking at Africa, where they can't go down, they go take away everything. Just guess where they can't go down, they go take everything. The Bible. And if you read the Bible, it's the same one tell us, you have to kneel long and pray. And when you kneel long and pray and hold up your head, what are you looking at? The gun. I shall rule with a rod of iron. Then I hit the rod of iron and have a rule over our people down the same way. People in Africa indoctrinated by Jesus more than anyone.